canal y esta vez es este gran juego Kingdom Come Deliveran, un juego de rol, mundo abierto, aventura, etcétera, etcétera. Ya tiene sus añitos y está gratis por tiempo limitado en Epic Game para que vayan allá y lo descarguen este febrero, día 15 2020. Y pues nada, vamos a ajustes de volada a settings. Vamos a ver si está en español, ya que no puede ser. El lenguaje, así que por favor tiene que estar en español, hola. Español, aquí está. Sí, tutorial, sí, ok, confirmar, sí. El detalle es configuración, ok, ya se configuró. Configuración gráfico, resolución, ¿por qué 720? 1080, 1920, 1080, esa es la resolución. Modo de ventana sin bordes, ok. Calidad de imagen global, medio, alto. Vamos a ponerle alto, vamos a ver qué tal se comporta la computadora. Mostrar FPS, los FPS ya los muestra acá, sistema vertical, campo visual vertical, confirmar, vamos a ver, se tiene que como reiniciar para ver qué onda con los gráficos. Uy, me está bajando los gráficos a 20 FPS. Por favor dime. A ver, configuración gráfica, no puede ser, a ver. Que a 30 me echará a confirmar. Disculpe que se me tardando, pero estoy comenzando de ya rápido así que. Ahora sí me está yendo a 60, o sea, normal 60. Es un juego que ya tiene sus años. Vamos a crear una partida modo normal. Y salió como en el 2018, a principios o mediados, creo yo. Ahorita seguimos hablando. Que había ofrecido el mandato del emperador Carlos IV o V. No, cuarto. Ahora con su hijo Wenceslao el Padre del rey enfureció a la noble, así como su medio hermano el rey Segundo.
God bless. Same to you. Today's a scorcher.
En algunos casos fue impugable para algunas personas. Puede haber si ya esos 2 años y medio que tiene el juego ya es jugable y no es irritante. ¿Qué tal?
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm. Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother! Get up or I'll come get you up, you slugabed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
Eso de que veas a otra persona bostezar, te hagan bostezar, es verdad, ¿eh? Uy, esos tirones, esas caídas de FPS, uy, 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 uy. Vamos a ver qué tal.
A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Dice, por medio de las dos primeras opciones, este diálogo se puede decidir las características predeterminadas del personaje. Si no son las deseadas, no hay que preocuparse. Todas las características se pueden desarrollar sin limitaciones. A ver, dice así, estábamos a ver, dice, menuda facha gastáis esta mañana. ¿Qué demontre os tuvo en la vela la noche pasada? A ver, ¿qué puedo poner? Estábamos departiendo en la taberna, diálogo. Estuve bailando, agilidad. Estuve con Bianca, vitalidad. Y estuve trabajando en la forja, fuerza. Sí, estuve en la taberna, o sea, no hay que mentirle, ella lo sabe, así que...
Nothing much. Me and the lads were just having a chat in the tavern. Some wayfarer stopped by. He was telling us what's going on in the world, and, well, I lost track of time.
Well, I hope he didn't fill your head with nonsense. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
¿Por qué me iban a interesar algo? Interesar las espadas, disculpen. Matías me estaba enseñando a disparar con el arco, agilidad. Estuve con Bianca, vitalidad. ¿Qué importancia tiene? Fuerza. Bueno, tengo el pálpito de que hay algo que no me contáis y tiene que ver con este reunión en vuestras manos y ese caballero de aspecto sospechoso con acero al cinto que arribó al pueblo no lo sabe. Vámonos al diálogo. Ya
You think he's teaching me sword fighting?
El diálogo
Don't
para
you?
mí es muy importante.
What use would that be to me? Here. I'm not lying to you, Ma.
All right, then, if you say so. I don't mean to pry, but you know your father takes a dim view of such things.
Es herrero y no le gusta que practiquemos espadas, ¿sabes? Ok, objeto inicio de la elección del dilema. A ver, tengo hambre, padre está enfadado, necesita ayuda, fin del diálogo. A ver, tengo hambre.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
¿Necesitas ayuda?
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Is Father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
Not this again. Leave it lie, Mother.
Disculpen. Ya, fin del diálogo. A ver, partida guardada. Ok, se ve bien el juego, la verdad. Se ve bien. Como les digo, en su momento tuvo problemas de bug, caídas de FPS, como les decía. A ver si es para comer una... Vamos a cambiar la cámara. A ver, configuración. Que había comida aquí, vamos a comer. Ah, caray, vamos a comer. Ah, con la disculpen. Y luego, ¿cómo comemos? ¿O qué? No puedo hacer nada, es para yo que preparar la comida y todo eso. Aquí puedes preparar como todo, o sea, comida, pociones, armas, todo eso. Es como cualquier juego de rol, como les decía. Vamos a agarrar la manzana porque, claro, a ver si no... ¿Lo puedo agarrar más? Sí, puedo agarrar más. Ojo, la comida se echa a perder, así que hay que estar atentos. Me gustaría poder agarrar todas las cosas que están aquí, ¿sabes? Ok, no puedo agarrar nada más. A ver, ¿aquí qué es? Manzanas. Ah, es que pesa. ¿Podré llevármelas? Mi pregunta, o sea, venderlas. A ver, andar vendiendo los víveres de nuestra casa, como que no. Si el objetivo es inflandarse en algún sitio, hay que asegurarse de que nadie pueda oír o ver nada. Al personaje se le ve en función de la luz y las ropas que se le oiga, depende de la superficie sobre la que se mueve y el atuendo sobre el que todo el calzado.
Pater noster, qui es in celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum, veniat regnum tuum.
No quiero que me lance el copyright, porque por la música vaya. A ver, párate, hijo. A ver, bananas o lechugas. Lechugas, sí. Ok, vamos a agarrar. También. Es col. Pan. Si tengo la opción de venderlas, porque como les digo, esta cosa se echa a perder, manzana y todo se echa a perder después de tanto tiempo. Así que pues hay que aprovechar esto. Antes de y después de. Creo que es todo. No puedo agarrar la asada, ¿no? Okay. Bueno. Vamos para afuera. Vamos a conocer el mundo. La brújula indica en qué dirección ir para completar la misión que se está haciendo. Solo hay que dirigirse al punto de ruta activo. Ir con Padre. Creo que el M es con el mapa. Ok. Está excelente. Vamos allá. El huerto. Sí es verdad, que se caen los FPS. Si se caen aquí me marca 55, 60, luego cae a 40 y tanto, 45, así que no creo yo que le hagan arreglado los bugs ya después de casi 2 años y medio, así que o quién sabe, lo vamos a averiguar.
What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me calling you?
A veces necesitas poder de persuasión para lograr tus objetivos cuando hablas con la gente. Normalmente puedes seleccionar el tipo de impresión que quieres causar. También puedes usar sencillamente el diálogo, pero se ve influenciado por la reputación que tengas en el momento de hablar con esa persona. En la Edad Media la posición social era crucial, de forma que tu atuendo y tu aseo, además de tu reputación, pueden suponer una gran diferencia a la forma en que la gente te responde. Si tienes un aspecto peligroso, la gente temerá enfrentarse a ti, y si es más probable que te asignen misiones arriesgadas. Todo ello depende de tu fuerza y el efecto disuasorio de tus armas y equipo, pero también influyen otras cosas como las manchas de sangre de tu ropa. A veces puedes confiar en que el dinero hable por ti, solo tienes que acomodar una suma persuasiva. Sobornar funciona igual que comprar, ver comerciar o regatear. En casos especiales puedes probar cualquier otra habilidad como la equitación. No solo importa la forma de persuadir, sino también la oferta en concreto, ya que a veces no basta solo decidir en función de tus mejores características, tienes que leer lo que vas a decir. Okay. Siguiente página, ¿no? Sí. Pero a cada persona hay que tratarla de forma distinta. No intimidarás a una matón con facilidad, claro, y te vistas como te vistas, no será fácil impresionar a los nobles. Por eso las habilidades de Henry no tienen un valor universal asignado, sin más, sino que se comparan con las habilidades de su homólogo. En el juego, bajo los correspondientes iconos, puedes ver los valores de las distintas habilidades. Siempre puedes ver tus propias habilidades. Las habilidades de tu homólogo son visibles para ti. Es alguien a quien conoces bien, o si te da bien acudriñar a las personas. Se aprende en la ventana empatía. Me quedo sin voz. Mira, te marca tu dinero, la cantidad que puedes pagar para sobornar, nivel de diálogo total, nivel de carisma y nivel de fuerza actual. O sea que marca tu habilidad y la de con el que estás hablando puedes persuadir. Así que si no puedes persuadir, puedes comprar, y si no puedes comprar, puedes intimidar, es lo que te quiero decir. Pero no solo una cuestión de evaluar los atributos. El resultado depende enormemente de otros factores. Tu reputación con tu homólogo, si está sucio o sangrado, todo eso es importante. Pero también significa que si no puedes resistirte a la ladina lengua de un comerciante, por ejemplo, quizá quieras antes envenenarlo un poco, y si será más fácil de persuadir, o si alejas al guardia de sus amigos, será más fácil de asustar. Vamos a siguiente, creo que ya no va. No, es todo, ok. Tengo que meter pulsado para cerrar. A ver, Henry, padre. No le voy a poder mentir, es mi padre, lo sabe. Dije acomodar mi pelo porque como que no se acomoda. Ahí está. Aquí ya me estoy dando pecha cabeza. Lo siento, quería echar un vistazo por aquí. No toleraré que me des órdenes. Tenía algo que hacer. ¿Qué más?
Sorry, I had to go and deal with something.
Well, it's no great tragedy. Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure, I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the cross-guard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
Okay, voy a tratar de ir por ahí a ver qué puedo encontrar. Diario, toda la información sobre las misiones se puede encontrar en el diario. Por claridad también se indican en el mapa, así como en la brújula de la parte superior de la pantalla. Diario, J y M mapa. Ok, una visita inesperada. Por fin tuve algo de buen tiempo primaveral, pero aún así desperté tarde, pues estuve de algazara hasta altas horas. Levantarse por la mañana no fue tarea fácil. Objetivo ir a la lección de esgrima, comprar un saco de carbón en el mercado, cobrar la deuda del Kunesh, recoger los vagilanes en el castillo. Aquí me estoy dejando la voz. Comprar cerveza en la taberna, ok. Vamos a ir con el esgrima, que aquí deben marcar, recoger, ¿dónde está el esgrima? Cerveza, carbón, con la deuda, ok, es este, A ver. ¿Qué le traerá el de la B? La B, ¿no? ¿Y dónde está la B? Está, ok. A ver, la salida es por arriba. Vamos allá. ¿Puedo correr? Sí. Me gustaría que me haga un caballo, ¿puedo? O sea que mi apariencia es... depende mucho de la apariencia, etcétera. Cómo me vista, qué presentación doy. Okay, todo se relaciona aquí. Lo que vi de este juego es de que tiene algún contenido para adultos, así que voy a... Uy, que me canso. Así que voy a tener que censurar algunas cosas dependiendo que nos toquen, así que...
Indeed I am, or I'll have nothing to smelt the ore with, and the king won't get his silver.
Which king do you mean, Master Tobias? The one sitting in some godforsaken dungeon, or the one who holds the key to the dungeon?
These are strange times, strange and ill-omened. But since I serve our liege lord Sir Radzik, I think you know the answer.
True. And where will Sir Radzik take the silver? Hardly to Kuttenberg. Now its citizens bend their knees to Sigismund.
Fortunately, that's not my problem. Perhaps Sir Radzik is keeping it at the castle until this old unhappy story reaches its end.
I only hope Sigismund doesn't get an appetite for our silver too.
That makes two of us. But back to business. I'll need 3 wagon loads.
I see your people are working hard. You'll have it tomorrow. Shall we go and drink to the deal?
With pleasure, good man.
Ok, pues acabamos de abrir una plática sobre un mercader y el comprador. ¿Qué es esto? Ya lo puedo pegarle. Ay. Vamos a hablar con el buen Kunesh.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
A ver.
What are you bothering me for if you don't want anything?
Voy a lo del esgrima, chicos, primero porque vamos a seguir a pie de la letra, vayan las cosas. Dijimos que el esgrima, ¿verdad? Así que
Come on up and buy.
¿Dónde está el dedo?
Even more when I told her Tonga will take everything she makes.
That's great. A bit of extra coin never hurts.
Good health. For the kitchen on the field. My fine wares will brighten your every day.
Good health to you.
Good luck then.
A ver, voy a vender agua miel, a ver. El oro son 3. Ah, no, qué bruto. Pues si esto es mío, qué bruto. Que esto es de ella, o sea. Vender. Mira, vamos a vender. Un poco de dinero, no nos vendría mal. Ya, sí, ¿no? ¿Y por qué no agarra fondos esta mujer? Podemos regatear.
Let's talk about the price.
Why not?
A ver, tu última oferta no aceptada por el comerciante. Dice, el regateo funciona en ambos sentidos, tanto si quieres comprar barato como vender caro. Selecciona la cantidad que quieres pagar o recibe con W y S. Y confírmala con E. El comerciante responderá a tu oferta. Si la respuesta es negativa, hará una contraoferta y espera tu respuesta. No, es que no vi.
What are you after?
There'll be more if I remember. Ah, this. Now I see it. That's all I need.
Some change for you here?
No puede ser esto. Inventaron conmigo, ¿verdad? No, es que no venía. ¿Qué? Sí, es que no venía nada que.
Good health to you, neighbor.
Goodbye.
Vender. Todo. Aceptar. A ver, por todo, ¿cuánto es?
Can we do something about the price?
Why not?
Ah, o sea que.
See now, I knew we'd come to an agreement.
Me dio 7 céntimos, creo que es.
Darker, huh?
Bueno, digo, o sea, nada menos.
Feels like, fellow. Here's a hoe. Need straw for the winter? Then you'll need a rake.
That's it.
Here you are.
Vamos a ver el mapa, estoy a. Creo que es ese buen hombre que está ahí sentado, que no va a tener la esgrima, ¿verdad? Sí, es este buen hombre.
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
It was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Yes.
Ok, vamos allá.
All right, I wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
¿Dónde? Ahora vamos a seguirlo porque... Ay, muchacho, por favor, camina muy lento. Ah, esa es la arena de combate. ¿Cómo se entra aquí? ¿Dónde está la puerta? Vaya, no pensé que saltaría así, si te soy sincero, no pensé. Ok. Que la puerta está ahí, sí es la que traté de abrirla, pero no se abrió.
So, can we get started?
Sí, pues estoy aquí, si no, no estaré aquí. ¿Sabes?
We can. Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far. Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it.
Sí. Puedes desplazarte a su alrededor con A, D y mayúsculas. Puedes desacoplarte, ok.
All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere.
Okay.
Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself.
Okay.
Good. Once again. Very good. Nice. Fine. Now you're getting it. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times.
Ataques débiles suelen ser más rápidos y más precisos aunque consumen más fuerza. Las estocadas se pueden dirigir al rostro, zona superior o al cuerpo por cualquier zona.
Fine.
Nada.
Good.
Estocada.
Now you're getting it.
Estocada.
Good. Let's try something else. One strike, I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another.
Puedes encadenar ataques seguidos para realizar un combo. Inicia un nuevo ataque y cuando acabe el anterior puedes cambiar la zona de ataque o atacar. Repetitivamente pulsa el botón clic izquierdo, clic derecho en el justo instante en el que finalice el ataque anterior. La ventana de oportunidades entre el ataque del oponente y final.
Now you're getting it.
Encadena ataque
Now you're getting it.
Good. Es rápido, es que yo me estoy como calentando. Lo básico, ¿no?
I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
Pues sí, la experiencia es lo que... Vamos rápido. Y lo siguiente sería... J. Que dice así, compra un saco de carbón en el mercado. Cobra la deuda de Kunesh, recoge los gavilanes en el castillo. Comprar cerveza en la taberna. Vamos a comprar. No podemos hacer en una taberna, no tengo ni dinero. ¿Cuánto vale?
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
La taberna es. Me parece que vamos a encontrar los algazanes de nuestros amigos. Saludo.
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Gutenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their Diets even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with you, Henry. I'm with you, Matthew. What's going on here?
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your Diet will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
and don't forget about Gutenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but...
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. Well, what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some tears will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for Father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
Oh, well. Father can wait a while.
My words exactly.
I knew you wouldn't miss out on all the fun. Let's go.
God be with...
Creo que es la casa más blanquita que está aquí, ¿verdad? Mira, bien encaladita y todo eso, ¿eh?
God save you, Henry.
La caja. Discutir el plan de ataque con los amigos, ¿eh? Vamos a ver qué plan de ataque tenemos.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? The Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
Sí, me doy cuenta la caída de FPS bastante en la... Que lo trajeron a consola y también tuvo las mismas críticas. O sea, consola les hablo de PlayStation 4, Xbox One, o sea, que te corren los juegos ya a 60 FPS y tenía calles hasta 30 frames.
What do you want, lad?
Mozo, ¿qué queréis?
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Okay, ya vimos que se fuera. Me gustaría ir a ver qué le dice. Bien encaladita, bien chula la casa.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund!
Woohoo! Eat shit, doshes.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Oh, sons! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbigniew? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Ay, Dios santo, mira. Y sí les dio.
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that.
Toda la cara, o sea, porque la caca se veía fresca. A ver, gancho, golpe con la mano más fuerte y bajo la cabeza. Golpe directo en la mano a la cara. Patada con F en los oponentes a patadas. Fijar un oponente, cambiar el siguiente oponente. Tabulador, ok. Desbloquear con mayúsculas, creo. Y bloquear, eleva y sujeta con la fuerza las manos para defenderse. Esta máquina que con la Q, ok.
What are you doing? For God's sake! Stop right now! The catch-all is on its way!
Let's go. Right. Try that one more. Run, you cowards! And we better fucking run.
Huye como un cobarde. He descubierto punto de viaje rápido. Pues nada, vamos a ir con mis compañeros.
Hey!
Uf, me voy bien. A ver. ¿Ya? ¿Es todo?
Good health to you, Henry.
Se acaba de pasar una maldita vaca aquí, de transportarse una vaca aquí. Ya sería todo, ¿no? No, creo. Ok.
It's mustard, and bacon is too common for you.
Oh, I see. That's a nuisance.
Can you think of anything I
kitchen
could do
or
with
the
it?
field. My fine wares will brighten your every
Look, it's
day.
all about the seasoning. Just roast it with a bit of lard, the same as usual, but add some rosemary and juniper.
Rosemary?
The best thing for hair. I heard it from a travelling merchant. He had it in Prague, and he said it was delicious.
All right, sir. I'll try it. And if he doesn't like it, I'll lock him in the hen coop, so he'll have a proper appetite next time. That'll ruffle his feathers for him.
Maybe you should have done that a long time ago.
You're right there.
I think that's all I need.
Here's your choice.
¿Dónde era? A ver. Vamos a ver si el borracho nos paga, que lo dudo que nos vaya a pagar, así que bueno. Vamos a ver todo.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
La deuda que le debes a Padre.
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Look, I know things aren't easy. Your wife ran off, booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. It's no wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
If I had anything to give, I'd give it. But I've got nothing. So leave me in peace, all of you. And don't come back.
Se la voy a robar, pero... Vamos a ver qué tienen que decir los muchachos.
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
We've sorted out Deutsch. Now I've got someone else to deal with.
Another beating? Count me in.
Kunesh owes money to my father, but he won't pay. I'll have to shake it out of him.
Sure, mate. You helped us, so we'll help you.
Let's get to it then.
How are you, Henry?
Tiene dinero, tiene dinero el maldito, pero no los quiere pagar. Vamos a darle un guantazo.
Kunesh, get out here, you old goat. I've something to show you.
What the fuck are you here for? You want me to take a whip to you or call a catch pole? Just try it, you old drunk. Bugger! Fuck!
Puta, no friegues ya.
Enough! Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
Yo pensé que me había golpeado y ya me había acabado. Llaves de Kunesh, vamos a robar el hacha. Y vamos a... Mira cómo se sienta Kunesh. Vamos a robarle todo lo que tiene en la casa, o esperemos que tenga algo, porque si no, yo no sé entonces qué. No puede ser, no tiene nada este hombre. Vamos a comer algo, ¿no? literalmente no tiene nada, Ir a clavos y martillo de Kunesh, ok. O sea, a recoger, tomar todo. Vamos a tomar todo. Okay. Pobre Kunesh, lo deja la esposa y lo deja sin nada. Se llevó el bebé, creo yo. O no, ahí le dejaban marrano, ¿no? Mira, que literalmente este hombre no tiene nada. No tiene nada, chicos, nada tiene. ¿Será verdad que no tenía nada? Le acabamos de meter una paliza y luego le acabamos de robar. Me arrepiento de haberlo golpeado. Vamos a comprar el carbón.
God have mercy.
Why is that, for the love of God?
Good day, Henry.
J.
Nothing.
Vamos a sacar carbón. Comprar un saco de carbón. La A, que sería...
Dark at home? A torch will help.
Retail
Your
for
film's
10
right, fellow.
Es ahí, ¿no? Entonces, no.
You come there.
Es ahí, ¿dónde está? Ese es ahí. Sí, con el que estaba hablando que necesitaba carbón.
Good day.
Ay, disculpe. Buen día, hablemos de negocios. Vamos a hablar de negocios.
See you later.
Carbón, madre, 50. Dios. Vamos a vender, mira, el hacha, que son 100. Añadir a cesta, el martillo y me lo dices en serio que qué bruto soy, A ver, espérate, disculpen. Y vamos a clavos de Kunesh, vamos a vender los clavos también. Vamos a vender la manzana. No, qué bruto. La ortiga, que vale 1 céntimo. Pues nada, no hay nada. Que sería un total de 7, Vamos a regatear, a ver. Es que...
Let's have a word about the price.
Naturally.
Are we agreed?
Close. Drop the price a bit more and we'll shake on it.
¿Me arriesgo?
Aye. For that amount, I can be persuaded.
Y vamos a comprar, ok. Hablamos de negocios. Y vamos a comprar carbón. Carbón. Es que no sé si 1 o 2 o cuánto de carbón. Vamos a cerrar el trato porque vamos a negociar.
Let's have a word about the price.
Sure, why not?
No, creo que está bien, o sea, hacer la oferta está bien.
Oh, that's a decent price.
Puta máquina, eran 3 me.
Good luck then.
Can we do something about the price?
Aye.
Sí. Vamos a ver si podemos hacerlo con el precio. A ver. Hacer oferta.
What about this?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
Casi, hijo de su madre, a ver.
All right, so.
Es que hay que tratar de regatear. Si hubiera sabido que eran 10, nada más por no leer la información. Vamos a la taberna a comprarle. A ver, ok. Compramos cerveza en la taberna. A la taberna está, creo que es la de aquí.
Mixed goods, handy implements, and machines of every kind. Come on up and buy.
Bianca.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Your beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course.
Por supuesto, o sea, los beneficios de salir con la
Thanks.
Gracias.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Maniac?
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
Podéis contar con ello, Bianca. Guarda la partida. La partida se guarda de manera automática en momentos importantes de las misiones y cuando se duerme en una cama propia. Para guardar la manera natural se puede beber Snaps Redentor. La pregunta es...
Henry, I'm glad you stopped by.
God save you, Henry. Come on up and take a look. I've got everything you need.
Bueno, pues vamos por lo de la espada. No, me da risa que estamos al lado, ¿saben? El herrero al lado del castillo, por así decirlo, porque realmente es un castillo.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
I've just been to the tavern. The Deutsch was saying all kinds of shit about how Sigismund should be king.
That bastard. One day he'll get his teeth knocked down his throat if he doesn't shut up.
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Gavilanes para espada forjada. Los gavilanes Valen 600, madre. La pregunta es, ¿podré venderlos? Digo, no porque voy a venderlos, sino quisiera ver si se pueden vender. Hacer que las cosas que queréis.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Okay,
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done.
No les miento, pero el padre se parece.
Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish and war. You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
The furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing.
Me voy, viendo cómo está quedando la espada muy padre.
Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Henry, are you all right?
Bueno chicos, vamos a dejarlo hasta aquí. Espero que os haya gustado. Si os ha sido un like y no está el botón de dislike, comenten que les ha parecido y nada. Nos vemos en el siguiente capítulo. Adiós.